like what my food looks like and what I've been eating and all that. And so I was talking to her about, like, you know, I usually have half of my meals are like half a cup of meat, and then like the other half I usually split between like a carb and or a veggie. It just depends. And she's like, well, you know, make sure that you're balancing it out and you're having some, ideally carb and veggie with your meal, which sometimes just doesn't always work out that way. Like if you're having chicken and rice, it's very common to not have vegetables. So sometimes I don't, but there's a lot of times that I do. So it's not like I don't always have it. And then the other thing is sometimes I don't finish my rice and my side. I just finish my protein and a little bit of rice. So there's that. But anyways, I'm doing my best and I got some good accolades and that everything is pretty much going well. So just a couple little minor things to tweak, but we're doing okay. So yeah, otherwise guys, I think that's it for this one. I don't have a ton to report. Everything's pretty smooth sailing. So I'll be back with the next one tomorrow. Make sure if you have any questions, make sure to throw them in the comments and like and subscribe. And until tomorrow, we'll see you then.